Yo, hello everyone, welcome to a new live stream. Hello. I wish you to have a nice day. Of course, a start of the day with a potential, of course, for some volatility today, as we have, of course, the speech of the Fed Chair Powell. So we might see, of course, a potential volatility, and yeah, we're gonna see what's going on in the crypto market, not crypto, sorry, stocks market. Let me welcome all of you. Shafi, hello, good afternoon. KG, everyone hit the likes button and share the stream. Thank you, Shafi, always for being there. Thank you, buddy. You're awesome. Thank you also for your support, guys. It means a lot, of course. So basically, what we are looking today is, of course, for the same main list. We have also Palantir additional. We have some Discord special requests, and we're gonna take also your special request on YouTube right now. So Arcane, hello, ARE. So let's see ARE. What is it? You're very welcome, Lizini. Been checking your crypto channel too recently. Talented as always. Thank you very much, Lizini. Well, crypto is a very hard market. It's not easy market. It's not like the stocks. The stocks is much easier. But yeah, the crypto recommends much more professional Elliott wave, I would say. Yeah, so it's not that easy that as the stocks. And yeah, it's mostly dramatic, the crypto market, much more than the stocks. It is very volatile and very, how to say, like kind of like surprising and sometimes unpredictable. But of course, I do my best always with Elliott. Well, everything works perfectly, but sometimes it's very dramatic. Like today, yesterday, of course, we saw something moving for higher and got invalidation for bearish. But yeah, today we woke up on again a deeper move, but still corrective because invalidation has been taken, but still corrective. Drama, simply drama. So Paul, how you doing? DELL as special request. Yes, we can do DELL. S Bright, hello. You did you do Microsoft? Yes, MSFT. All right, so let's move on, guys, and we'll see, of course, what do we have today. So let's start with NASDAQ. We are at 12 minutes as usual. Okay, so 12 minutes for NASDAQ, and let's start. So for NASDAQ, we are still, of course, in our big impulse since, of course, the trade war, if you remember, that we have dropped very massively, of course, and we started a push toward the upside again in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So obviously, this impulse is, of course, still unfolding, and we're still in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a major wave 5 to be done and finished. When? Well, it depends on the micro levels which we're gonna see currently. This wave 5 is 1, 2, and we're looking at 3, 4, and a 5 towards higher prices. On the 1 hour chart, this wave 5, which it should be unfolding because we got a wave 4 here. Now, it is a little bit tricky. What is the characteristic of this wave 5 that it is unfolding right now, right? Because we see like kind of first we started with several 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 because of course invalidation, and it started to be like very low possibility for several 1, 2s. And the second possibility was, okay, let's take this as a potential expanding diagonal. This is a wave 2, and now we're looking for a wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Which is possible because, of course, this is working right now very clearly. And we saw, of course, yesterday, we mentioned, of course, that once we break this level, confirmation for higher, and this is exactly what we get. Confirmation for higher, even looking for the blue box. And here we are around the blue box and still, of course, looking for higher. Why? Because obviously this is something corrective unfolding over there. We have a wave 4, and we might see, of course, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 unfolding for, of course, a wave 5 higher prices. And that means I'm expecting, of course, for today, higher prices, continuation for, of course, this potential wave 5, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5 to continue simply for, for in bullish scenario. So to finish finally, of course, this wave 5. Now, of course, only this is gonna happen only if we are in 1 2 1 2 3 4 5, and then of course 4 5. And so the gray scenario 1 2 3 4 5 4 and a 5. So the target taken here from the 1 2, I'm still expecting, honestly, I'm still expecting an extension here for a wave 5. Potentially, of course, can be part of this wave 3. Yes, definitely, because we need to see 1 2 3 4 5 for a wave 3, honestly. And so preferably here that the wave 3 even not finished. Okay. And we're looking even for something a little bit much more higher. Right. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. So wave 3, I believe not finished. It looks anyway 3 waves. I'm looking for 5 for this wave 3, and then finishing 1 2 3, then having wave 4 5. Okay, so this wave 4 might be very sideways, by the way, regarding the alternation, very deep and sharp. You might see, of course, here kind of like a triangle or a flat. So things might take a little bit time even to unfold still here a wave 4. Yes. So this is what I'm looking for. 25K 400 definitely is gonna be taken, of course. I'm expecting 25K 500, let's say. Yes, this can be very likely for NASDAQ. Yeah, in 1 2 1 2 and then 3 4 5. And wave 4 here can be also shallow in time, because I mean this wave 2 is shallow, yeah, deep and sharp. We might get, of course, wave 4 flat and then moving for higher. Major targets for this wave 5. So we might be here. Let's take exactly, let me think about it. Yes, this wave 5, by the way, should be there. Here we go. So we're looking at this one. Here we go. 25K 800. Yes, can be very likely. Okay, so this can be very, very likely, this area. Yep, so here we go. Wave 5 is this before. Yeah, so this is what I'm looking for at the final of this impulse. At least I think we're getting closer. To get more precision, we can get also potentially, well, yeah, but we need a wave 3 to be finished. No, we cannot get it yet. We cannot get it yet. A very high precision, it's a little bit hard to get. But maybe let's get this 1.618. Here we go. I think this one can be taken also into consideration. Well, yeah, I mean, can be definitely taken into consideration. If this a wave 1, 2, but this one suggests even a wave 3. Yeah, so like a 1, 2, 3. Okay, but I'm gonna keep it here. Maybe we're gonna get like 1 2 3 1.27 4 and a 5 in precision. So 26K already also expected this before, even before changing this chart, because the previous chart is not being updated, but the same targets, the same targets expected from before. So yeah, we're gonna see, of course, what's gonna happen for NASDAQ today. I'm expecting definitely higher. We're still corrective. We're moving for wave 5. Now SPX, which is at 18 minutes 30. So for SPX, also the same scenarios. Now we see, of course, 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 5. For SPX, it has worked a little bit differently here. It can be even a big 1 2. Well, questionable. Yeah, here is not looking good for a 1 2 3 4 invalidation. Therefore 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah. Basically, it works well because the wave 4, obviously, yesterday we have tested hitting perfect target, moving toward the upside, taking, of course, the confirmation for higher. If you remember, A, B, and a C above the 1-to-1 fib level, we are impulsive. Here we go. Double confirmation, taking the high, and here we are. Here we go. Confirmation for higher. And I mentioned yesterday, don't expect to move directly for higher. Yeah, so it might be, of course, correcting and then moving again for higher prices. Obviously, this wave 5 is still unfolding in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 triangle, or even it can be a WX and a Y, and we move for higher already. Expected target for a wave 5 here is the following target. Can be taken from the zone 1 to the wave 3, wave 5. Yeah, it can be higher, but I doubt it a little bit, guys. I doubt it. We gotta be careful. It can be. It can be, of course. It can be possibility. But yeah, I think that we have double boxes here. We don't need it. Let's put this here. Here we go. So 6,800. Anyways, this target, I remember that I mentioned it many times. Okay, 6,800 is very likely. Then we have a followed for 5 toward the upside. We have many 4-5s. So basically, the general target here, or the major target in precision as well, is the 6,850. Meaning in a 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for a wave 3. Of course, this orange, as you can see. Now, this wave 4, this wave 2 is deep and sharp. You might get a wave 4 sideways, a little bit longer in range, then 4 and a 5. Here we go. Yep. So this is what I'm looking for. Okay, here we go. We're looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5, because you have several 1, 2s there. But we're gonna watch, of course, the reaction. What if really this was 1, 2, despite the deviation in the things here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to be careful. We're gonna see the reaction of the market. If something dropped down, I'm gonna call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Despite this deviation over there, it might be kind of like 1, 2, something like very complicated as correction, turning into something WX and a Y, and moving wave 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, so very questionable. So we're gonna see, guys. But currently, I'm looking for these counts. Okay, we're gonna see the reaction over there. So that was it for the stock indexes. Let's see the gold. The crazy one. Okay, so for the gold, what we are looking for currently is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 potentially finished, and probably can still extend again. You know, the gold is never stopping, is never giving up. But basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can be finished. Okay, meaning 1, 2, 3. Currently, you are looking for wave 4. Wave 4 has to hit the perfect target, or the common target, 0.23, which it did, but before the time, because you have a deep sharp zigzag, and of course you're looking for a little bit more time here. Meaning if we get kind of like a zigzag or a flat or potentially triangle, because you hit the target, so it doesn't matter anymore if he takes a low or not. You can be, of course, in a triangle. Since this is very deep, you look for sideways alternation, and then wave 5. Then we finish potentially for the gold, major wave 3. So yes, we're getting closer, I would say, and despite this very extended parabolic move, right? But this might be your wave 3 over there as a 1, 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. But of course, we're expecting a wave 4. And I believe this wave 4 is gonna be deep, very deep, because your invalidation is very far. And normally when we extend a wave 3, you get a very deep wave 4. Plus alternation, this is a very sideways wave 2. You're expecting a very deep wave 4. We might come back, of course, around the 3,000 area. 3,700, 3,800, somehow like that. Yeah. Anyway, we are just for 4K right now, so that's normal. So yeah, so this is what I'm expecting: wave 4 deep, and then wave 5 to unfold later on. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Yep. So this is what I'm expecting for the gold as well. Today, I'm still looking potentially for a little bit also corrective wave, but let me check the micro level before calling this. Well, and the gold never give up, really never give up. Even going faster, he doesn't care about FIB time. That's crazy. So two possibilities, whether we are in 1 2 1 2 1 2 again 3 4 5, or you are in 1 2 3 4 5 leading diagonal, wave 2 to be expected, and then wave 3 upward. Crazy. Unless of course we are in A, B, and a C as an ending diagonal and we drop down. Okay, in this case, in this possibility, therefore, first confirmation for higher is this one, but this is only the first. So first here, first confirmation for higher, okay? Meaning if we continue now upward, because you have finished 5 waves, 1 2 3 4 5, if this is a very shallow wave 2, normally leading diagonal gets this. If we continue for higher, we take this price. Okay, we need the double confirmation to move even higher. Okay, so this is double confirmation for higher. And that means, of course, the first confirmation can go for higher, but it still can, of course, drop down, okay, in a regular flat. Possibilities also are there for an expanding flat, so we gotta be careful, meaning, you know, I'm gonna make it much more precise a little bit. So preferably the confirmation for higher, well, yeah, I mean, okay, this one is 100% confirmation for higher. That means, of course, very bullish, because you break all the expanding flat possibility. And yeah, so the target is anyway in this area for a potential wave 5 here. Yes, this is the target for a wave 5 also. So a little bit tricky, but yeah, you have to be careful. You have to be careful. There is a potential, of course, of movement for higher, but don't forget it can be also ABC, expanding flat, dropping down. Okay, so very tricky, I would say. Yeah, but still, of course, looking for higher then, right? This is the idea. If you take this, and of course, if you take this high, well, okay, yes, even you're definitely you're coming to this area, so you can consider it as double confirmation as well. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the double confirmation here, and I'm gonna put another level here, and above it, this one is ultimate bullish. Again, ultimate bullish, meaning moving again parabolic extension. Okay. But yeah, but be careful, of course. We are again in a finished 5 ways up. Don't forget 1 2 3 4 5, very clear. Okay, very clear. Unless, of course, it is doing this 1 2 wave 3 4, no invalidation, wave 5 is unfolding. Still for an extended wave 3. Beautiful, right? But internally, of course, you can call 1 2 and then wave 3, somehow wave 4 and a 5. This can be a wave 5 finish there. But if it's gonna extend, and this is gonna transform to the ABC of a 1 2 3 4 and a 5, this is how extensions works, meaning you might be, of course, moving for higher. Is it ending diagonal? Definitely not, because ending diagonal, you already started with a diagonal without taking the high, meaning it's a leading diagonal in case. Okay, so horrible. Leading diagonal 1 2 3 4 5 again 4,100. Crazy. So can be, guys, can be, but you gotta be careful. Of course, I'm not gonna be like extreme bullish here. We are above the 4K. We are above the 4K. This was my expectation for this week, definitely. And we got it. And once we got it, of course, we start to be careful. Okay. This was a psychological number and also a target at the same time. So, yeah, we got to be careful. Can be ABC longer? Yes, definitely. Now, if we want to get some help also with some indicators, this could be helpful. Oh my God. Yeah, so indicator shows bullish cross is getting in, momentum is increasing for bullish. You're still above the 0 for the RSI, and it looks good for bullish guys. Now for our chart, yes, it doesn't look really good. Yeah, for the 4-hour chart, it doesn't look good. That means, of course, bearish cross is forming. Momentum is start for bearish is forming. So this is exactly the, how to say, the difference right now. Meaning, if 1-hour chart is gonna play, somehow, you might get the expanding flat. Highest possibility, therefore. Okay, you might play here a little bit higher, expanding flat, 4-hour chart, dropping down. Okay, so this is what it might happen. Daily, of course, it's very bullish. Yeah, it's oversold. It can continue here forever. I don't know. It can do it, guys. We still, even with the signal and the MACD signals are still open. Nothing yet showing cross, but yeah, momentum is moving down a little bit, unless we get a massive move again. That's crazy. Weekly, still very open. Insane. Okay. 15-minute chart looks good for bullish, of course. You're above the zero also on MACD and on RSI and still looking for higher. Can open. Yes, everything looks open, guys. So, yeah, we very likely expanding flat wave B, guys. So I'm going to label this because it's a high possibility here. A, B, and a C. Wave 4. But if you take ultimate bullish, okay, you are in wave 3, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. If you take ultimate bullish, great. That was for the gold, guys. Yep. Let's move for the next one, which is Nvidia. So, Nvidia, we are looking here at 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. Still unfolding perfectly. Ending diagonal is out because we have wave 3 here unfolding as a bullish scenario. Crazy a little bit. Why? Because what the hell is that, right? But what the hell is that is a leading diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very ugly, by the way. 1, A, B, and a C expanding flat, wave 2, and then moving in a wave 3. What a horrible pattern. Yeah, so 1, A, B, and a C expanding flat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, of course, for higher. But yeah, the signal is given here for a wave 3, definitely. Wave 3 in diagonal is longer than wave 1, meaning we're looking for wave 3 as an impulse targets. For this, wave 3 are taken from the zone 1, wave 2, wave 3 as an impulse. Yeah, we overpassed even the 1.618. It can be, of course, extended to 2.618. And that because I still see kind of like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Did it took the high? No. So therefore 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Crazy. It is extending, yes. It is extending. So you didn't finish even 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Even the first wave 5 is not finished. You have 4 and a 5 still. Very extended for Nvidia. So target still blue box. Still the blue box. And can be the 2.618 for a wave 3 here, right? Then moving sideways because this is a very sharp wave 2 sideways and wave 5. And guess what? Blue box in precision. Wave 5, because this is the target exactly for a wave 5. And finishing wave 1. Probably. Because we are, of course, in a potential finished impulse, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. The blue one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Your wave 5 is a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. Very nice. Okay. Yep. That's it for Nvidia. Very clear price. For Tesla, let's see Tesla also. Here we go, Tesla. All right, yes, as I mentioned before, and today and yesterday and before 1 week even, once we have hit, of course, this target, the 1.1 fib level, that was my target. I'm out. I'm not interested anymore. Whatever is going to happen, whether the high is taken or not, I don't care. A, B, and a C. Because I'm not impulsive here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is a risk. This is a risk. And therefore, okay, this is a trade that I wanted. Okay, that's it. I'm out. And therefore, you have finished here an ending diagonal. And of course, the weakness is very clear. Okay, the weakness is very clear. Of course, we might still get higher in double 1 2. Don't forget, because you have 1 2 1 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Whatever is going on, it can be corrective for a wave 5, but I'm not interested. Okay, I'm not interested in this small portion. So, yeah, be careful with it. Be careful. And of course, the daily is a potential finished ending diagonal here in zigzags, right? If those were impulses, I would say, okay, there is a possibility here to move in 1 2 1 2 1 2. But yeah, you have zigzags, meaning yes, definitely it's gonna end up and we move down. And the 1 to 1 fib level is gonna be hit with this small additional wave 516 probably. Of course, I no financial advice. And then we drop down. Why? Because we finish ending diagonal here. Whether you are in a wave 1, so the only way to take this as bullish again is 1 2, meaning you have a massive drop after. Definitely, this is a minimum drop that you might get, by the way. Okay, yeah, so be ready for it, of course. No financial advice again. Right, so that it regarding Tesla. I'm not gonna add any targets because it's untradeable. Okay, Palantir. So for Palantir, we're looking also for this big 1 2 1 2 3 4 and a 5, of course. We are potentially here in a finished wave 3, and of course after this wave 3 we see a deep correction and we see a second move for higher here. What is this move? Well, it can be impulsive. Well, yeah, it can be, but I don't like it, honestly. I don't like the start of it. Okay, so if this is your wave 1, I don't see it as an impulse, but still can be wave 1. A, B, sorry, W, X, and a Y. So 1, 2, and then wave 3, okay. Wave 4, no invalidation. This is your zone 1 here. So 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 5. Oh, crazy. Expanding flat again. Yeah, that's why I don't like it. That's why I don't like it. So is it 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5? ABC 1, 2? Here is the question. So we're gonna mark this possibility. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finished over there. Okay, what if? Then we have 1, 2 expanding flat, 3, 4, and a 5. This is first possibility, of course. Second possibility is an A, B, sorry, W, because this is kind of like corrective, X, and a Y in a zigzag. So zigzag, zigzag, another zigzag. Okay, so this can be W, X, and a Y, followed by a correction, which is also awful. And this opens. Did we take the high? No. That means this opens the possibility as well for a triangle. Here we go. Why? Because if we are in a potential also zigzag ABC here, can be, but yeah, I doubt it a little bit. Because this can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, by the way, wave C. So that's why it opens the triangle possibility as well. But if we are in WXNY and again expanding flat here and you're moving for higher, therefore we have to read it as ABC zigzag. What does it mean? It means, of course, that you might be here in something, of course, moving for higher, which it can be also diagonal in zigzags, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you are in the 1, 2, 1, 2. So many possibilities, yes. So the bullish are the following: 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, very bullish. Can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. If not, we move sideways, triangle, and then moving up. If bearish, W, X, and a Y, but very low possibility because you got expanding flat, meaning removing, like reducing this possibility. Therefore, highest possibility here is moving up. Is moving up, whether diagonal, in sideways, and then moving up, or in 1, 2, 1, 2. How are we gonna estimate this? We need key levels, of course. Key levels, this one, of course, the first key level, first confirmation for higher. You wanna take the high simply here. Yep. So you wanna take the high. Now, is a good wave 4 reflecting a wave 4 in the yellow? Definitely not. So if we go back, you will see that the timing for this wave 2 is not reached yet. Yes, is not reached yet. So minimum time here for a wave 4 is the following. And you bottomed before it. Unless it's gonna go in this way for the triangle one. Alternation, well, yes, very deep wave 2 and sharp. You're expecting very flat wave 4. So very likely I would say sideways. Very likely sideways, triangle, and because of the corrective wave here, and we might move up sooner or later. Okay? So that's it regarding Palantir. Highest possibility also is the wave 4 triangle, guys. Yes, let me check. Yeah, that looks great. That looks great. 1, 2, 1, 2. Wave 3, wave 4, or orange one is perfect. Regarding the wave 2, flat, very deep, alternation perfectly, very deep. I'm expecting flat. Yes, very nice. So yeah, this is the highest possibility, honestly. Okay. Next one, we're gonna start with Discord, and we'll see the chat first. Before putting this, let's see. Binary first, Shailesh. Hello, good morning, buddy. Binary King, but it is not LD, bro. What is LD? Is not low. I don't know what you mean. LD, please clarify. It is WXYSB, and please clarify what you're talking about. Which chart? Binary King, is it forming ABC? Okay. Please clarify what do you mean, bro. I don't look at the chat when analyzing, and you might have been talking about something before this. Road Euro USD. Yes, we can take a look for the Euro USD. Xianzu, hi together. iOS. Okay. iOS. Welcome, guys. So yes, let's start with them and finish our stream for today. So CDE, Kerr Mining. Okay. Oh, for a while I thought it's a very good stock. But yeah, I see a little bit here something not really good. Okay, you have several possibilities here. I mean, okay, you can be, let me check before calling it. No, it's not. You see, it has wave 5 longer than wave 3, so we cannot call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I think I took it wrong. 1 second. No, it is hit. Okay, so basically this is definitely something can be several 1-2s, of course, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Or it can be something very complex structure, like a kind of like a W and then X, and then you have a wave Y, of course, as a potential zigzags here. If you start from there, also can be possible. But yeah, everything happens here, of course, can be very corrective, and simply you can call it an A. If you're looking for a wave B, C, you're moving down. Okay, so you gotta be careful, because you might be, of course, in a corrective wave zigzag here, hitting the 1-to-1 fib level, which is very close. I think here we go. Now, of course, it looks very, very impulsive toward the upside, but you gotta get some clear decisive levels, of course. But I believe it can, of course, continue 4 and a 5. If this becomes decisive, okay, therefore a new psychology found over there, and you're looking for 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, 5. Is it safe? No, of course not. Of course not. But you can watch in case that this happen, of course. But here we're talking about luck because we don't have data to base on, and that means, of course, 81. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. But I suggest to be careful with this one. Okay, not really so much recommended here. This one. Okay, here we go. All right. TWLO. 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 Okay. It's fine. I mean, yeah, it looks fine. It looks like an impulse starting. This is what I like to see always. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And you might be, of course, in a wave, big wave 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. Okay. You might be as well in an A, B, and a C, right? B and a C. So that's good. This one is a good one because you got the low, and obviously you might be in at least zigzag here. Okay, 1-to-1 fib level 822. That is a nice one. You start here kind of an leading diagonal. It can be, of course, truncated wave 3, or it can be, of course, 1, 2, and of course, like 1, 2, 1, and then ABC wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, can be triangle 3, 4, 5. Okay, so can be something like this. All right, and it can be a finished wave 4. Yes, can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, let's watch this. Of course, confirmation for this is taking this confirmation for higher. But if something wrong go on, yeah, let's watch. You see, you cannot take it because it can be invalidated. So yes, definitely this is your wave 1 invalidation. Okay, so meaning if you take invalidation of bullish here, this price, that is a bad signal. What does it mean? It means that you are in 1, 2, 3, wave 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, continuation downward. So this is your risk. Yeah, be careful with it. $72. Yeah, LLY at 48 minutes. Okay, so okay, that's nice. Our target hit and we move higher. That's nice to see. We have here, we are on the weekly. We have 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. We're looking for wave 4 exactly on time. Very nice timing, very nice fib. Blue box taken, and we move for higher. On the daily, obviously this WXNY finished wave 4 around the 1-to-1 fib level, our precision target. And then we're looking here at a 1, 2, and potential 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside. So, yep. Basically, I'm looking for this, and this one is gonna be your white. And that means if this happens, we're looking for the target 1370. Nice. 100, but why just this one? Let me check, guys. Why only this? Ah, okay. Yes. This is main. Let me check for some precision as well. We can remove this, by the way. So this one is taken. Okay, yes. It's taken from this one. Did I remove the log? Okay, we cannot remove the log. It has to be logarithmic. Okay, this is general. This is a major target for the wave 3 here. Can be even for the wave 5. Much higher precision is the following target. Wave 5. Here you go. This blue box. 1939. But don't forget, it starts already from the 1370. So be careful. Unless you move very, very impulsive. And of course, based on the history and it can be very likely. Alrighty, so that was for LLY, Lilly and Company. 51 minutes. We're gonna do Morgan Stanley. MS, Morgan Stanley. Did we did this before? No. Okay. Almost took the low, almost. Yeah, it's not nice, not really nice. A, B, and a C potentially, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potentially unfolding, of course. Not very clear yet, but this also can be a leading diagonal. Can it be triple 1, 2? Yes, of course it can be, but too early to call. Too early. So very likely it is a diagonal here, leading. Okay, wave 5 shorter than wave 3. Okay, everything is fine. So therefore, wave C can be here, of course, a 1, a 2, and then wave 3, 4, 5 after a 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah. So this is target can be, yes, wave 3. Should I go logarithmic? You can go logarithmic. You can go logarithmic, yes. You can go. But I mean, if you want to be much more safe, it's gonna hit this linear first, getting a correction, and then moving for higher logarithmic. Okay, and then it becomes, of course, over there. Yeah. So this is what it might be. So I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna keep it logarithmic. Probabilities are there anyway. Okay, because anyway, in confluence, if you are in an A, B, and a C also, you might be looking here at a regular flat wave C. And this is, okay, so we have passed the regular flat, even logarithmic, yes. So that's a nice signal. That's why, yes, you can count it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very likely, yeah. Very likely can be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Because we pass the 1-to-1 fib level, okay? And the things start to be impulsive. So you can call 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. So to be watched, yeah. What if it's a simple ABC in gold? What will be confirmation for lower? Yes, already analyzed. Even the ABC, which is expanding flat. You can go for the gold at 22 minutes. Encore. Welcome, buddy. But already your question already analyzed. So, yep, Dave. Let's see, Dave, for our 54 minute. Okay, we saw this before. Looks like we are in an impulse upward. And then we have mentioned, okay, silver 1, 2, that's true. We are on a wave 4, perfect wave 4, still of course showing potential here of correction. Yes, and be careful from triangle. Okay. A potential sideways triangle is unfolding A, B, C, D, and an E, wave 4, and then moving for higher later on. So keep this in mind. Okay, target is still the same. Nothing showing bearish, nothing showing like deep correction. Okay, yet. So you're still looking for higher roadblocks. I think this is roadblocks. Roadblocks, yeah. All right. Yep. So for roadblocks, we are looking for 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Obviously, we are still looking for this corrective wave. The timing is very required, and of course, it's gonna be triangle as alternation. Yes, perfect alternation because very deep wave 2, and of course sharp. And yes, that's very normal to get very likely wave 4 in sideways. Yeah, that's why always, if you still below confirmation of higher, if the price, when you have confirmation for higher, if the price stays below it, higher possibility is to move down. Okay, just to make sure that it regarding the gold. We have our confirmation. If you still below it, that means of course you're moving down. Okay, because it's a confirmation once you take that price. Otherwise, you're moving downward. 56 minute, 30 minute, 30 second for R. Alexandria Real Estate. Okay. I believe this is, yeah, is a zigzag or double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it can be a zigzag or double 1, 2 here. You are looking at impulses, ABC, can be, of course, finished. And this can be, of course, something like that. So you might be in an A, B, and a C toward the upside later on. But this wave B, you gotta be careful with it because it's a wave B is the most dangerous and risky wave that you can get ever. A wave B, here you have the general wave B, and that's why it is risky because you might have like endless possibilities for fib levels. The highest possibility can be in this box. Currently, you are still looking for lower. Okay. In case you are in a 1, 2, 1, 2, as well, the same scenarios. Yeah, it can be, of course, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And you can be in a bigger 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2. Okay. And then 3, 4, and a 5. But this is still too early. You need to check what's going to happen over there. Maybe even it's going to be something like this. You don't know. It's very uncertain. Okay, so be careful with this one. Not recommended. DELL at 58 minutes. DELL. Technology. We never did DELL. Okay, that's weird. So 1, 2, 3, 4, no invalidation. 5 is unfolding. Okay. Or double 1, 2, of course, but too early to call. If we are looking for a wave 1, 2, 3 here, wave 5 might be short, be careful. But this doesn't look like so. So I'm going to explain. So basically, if we take the 1-to-1 fib level as well from here to there, you will see, of course, that the wave 3 is a little bit longer than the wave 1. And that means, of course, still fine, but you should get an extended wave 5. Otherwise, if you get something low, also can be possible, but very likely that you get something very extended here because you got a short wave 3. And I want to check even something much more. Did we took the uncommon target? Oh, we didn't took the uncommon target even. Therefore, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, extended wave 3. Yes. Here we go. This is what might be happening here. I know that this looks like a finished impulse, but no. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So this might be the case. Yeah. And I'm looking therefore not to this target. I'm looking for this one. Here we go. Yes. In higher precision, I'm looking even to this one. Wave 5. Here we go. Yes, I'm looking for this double blue box here, right? Inside this area. 242. In, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. To finish a wave 3 and then getting a wave 4, which it might be deep because this is a shallow wave 2 and then wave 5. Okay, so these are the targets for this area. If we dive here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes, definitely you are looking here at 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 in the gray. Okay, all right, that's it regarding DELL. Let's see Microsoft at 1 hour, 1 minute. So for Microsoft, all right. Sorry guys, I need to check my trades. Something very nice for the silver as well is moving very bullish right now. Okay, if you are interested, of course, target $50. All right, so we are at Microsoft. Sorry guys, but it's a must because I usually miss my trade while being in stream. I'm not complaining, but this is what is usually happening because our stream is in the most peak time of the day. Yep. So Microsoft, we are looking here at potential 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, we have double 1, 2. Okay, if this wave 5 is finished or not, let's check. Here we go. Let's go back to our 1, 2, 3. Yes, I think this is a wave 4. You're not done yet. You're not done yet. Here we go. 4 and a 5. All of this is extended internally, guys. Everything is internally extended here. Right, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and your wave 5 is very long, and of course finishing was craziness here. I don't know why it was very bullish, but this is your wave 4 right now in the yellow, and this wave 4. Okay, it's too late. It's too early for wave 2 here. We're looking therefore here wave 4 impulse. Yes, you hit exactly the 0.23 here, and blue box, of course, and we move for a wave 5. Target for a wave 5. Here we go. 582, 613. Definitely. If we dive deeper inside this wave 5, let's see what's going on. Okay, looks like double 1, 2 is unfolding over there. Yeah, but be careful from this one. But yeah, it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 still unfolding. Wave 3, but you might be in 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, but be careful with it, guys. What if we get something longer? So I suggest to wait a little bit for a signal. If we move higher impulsively, then okay, you're gonna take the high, you're moving up. But because I see shoppiness here, I don't like it so much. Okay, also for the wave 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, the wick are interfering, but sometimes they don't. Means invalidation, meaning it still can be 1, 2. And the thing repeats here. I don't like it so much. So be careful from a sideways. Why? Because you have a very sharp wave 2 here. Very sharp wave 2. I know the timing is taking long time regarding the wave 2, but still, okay, still can be. Time is never invalidation. Yeah, so I need a clear signal for this. I need 5 waves. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 waves down, breaking the high, taking here. Here is the confirmation. I cannot use this on these lower things, honestly. But in general, you're looking for higher. Okay, in general. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna continue the live stream with a peace of mind. So I'm gonna close my trade with profit. Here we go. So 1 hour euro, 1 hour 05 for euro, and here we go. Okay. All right. So for the euro, well, I mentioned before that the euro still kind of like yeah, still not showing a really strong move, but I'm still waiting for this move. Yeah, I'm still waiting for it in double 1, 2 here. Potentially, it might unfold the wave 3, 4, and a 5, of course, for this wave 2, because we are already in 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 4, and a 5. You have 3 waves down, 3 waves up, obviously, and currently, of course, you can count this kind of 3 waves down, which is scary a little bit. In case, of course, that we are looking here into a potential diagonal, ending diagonal. And that means, of course, it can be like potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. If this turns corrective. Okay. And that if this happens, well, we gotta be careful. It might transfer this to an ABC and then dropping down. Okay. Because yeah, so basically what I'm talking about here internally is a potential wave 3 unfolding. But why I'm a little bit starting to look at the ending diagonal, because here I see a lot of overlaps. Now yesterday, okay, we unfolded something like impulsive, and currently we don't see invalidation, but was very close, and we drop down again. So it should continue. The scenario is still there, it's still intact, and so on. But be careful with this potential scenario. Yeah, the ending diagonal ABC, and that means you are in a wave 4. You might seek a wave 5. Yeah, but probability is still very low. Highest probability, of course, is to move down. Now, how to make sure even much more that we are looking for this 1.11, meaning you want to break the parallel taken from the highs, drag it to the low. The price should break this trend. Once breaking this trend, okay, we're heading straight away. Okay, this is what's gonna happen with the euro. If you stay above here, there is always the possibility of this diagonal. Always. Okay, it's gonna walk with us until this trend line is broken. Yep, so that it regarding the euro. Yep, iOS at 1 hour 9 minutes. iOS. Okay, guys. So iOS, you're very welcome, Paul. Yes, EURUSD group. Okay. Okay, so basically you're still looking for higher 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 anyway in both case scenario. If you are in ABC zigzag, or in case that you are in a 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, and a 5. Targets, at least, of course, the safe targets, the safest should be the 1-to-1 fib level. You're still looking for the $53 in a wave 5. Signal that something is wrong going on is, of course, invalidation of bullish. Taking this price, of course, meaning there is no continuation. But currently, you're still, of course, looking for higher. Now, why is this a very massive drop? Let's move inside it to see. Nah, everything is fine. 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? It says simply deep correction. All right? But you're in expanding flat. You took the high here. Once you see correction as an expanding flat, okay, everything's still fine. All right, guys, so that was it for today for the live stream. Thank you for being here. Don't forget, of course, to hit that like button and subscribe, and of course, share the stream if possible. Thank you very much. I wish you a good luck and have a nice day. Bye-bye.